Look, I mean, the cat's out of the bag and we've known it for a while. Sony cannot get it done where they need to. All right, they talk a big game and then they fail. It's been the pattern, generation after generation. The only reason it was different last generation was because they convinced enough morons to invest into their ecosystem. The sunk cost fallacy applied and everybody decided, well, I've already got the piece of shit Station 4 in my house. May as well play some games on it so I don't regret my decision further. But Forspoken might be the single game that kills the PlayStation brand and leaves it dead in its very wake. I'm talking legitimate haze levels of failure here. This game does not look fun. This game looks like a fucking chore. Oh my God, we have tropes abound. This is just the most generic thing I have ever seen. Unfamiliar protagonist finds themselves in a strange mystical land. It's like they were plucked up and thrown into another world. Gee, my God, has anybody ever seen a sci-fi movie over the last 30 years? This has been done, beaten to death, and I thought that the film and gaming industries were finally starting to move past this, but here we go again, Forspoken yanking us back 20 years ago, pretending like this is some sort of new narrative style and that the main character is quirky. Oh, she's got attitude. She's not into this. And my God, been there, done that, played that, beat it. Don't need to revisit it. This game looks like an absolute bore. The one thing that I will say, the one thing that I will praise, I have sleeping problems, right? So at night, my IQ is so high that I just get to thinking. I'm like constantly thinking of different ways that I can fix the gaming industry, fix the film industry, fix the music industry, fix the comic book industry. All right, I've got CEOs and I've got COOs and I've got chief financial officers and I've got accounting executives and marketing executives reaching out to me to try to get me into their business because they know my talent is untapped and my potential hasn't even begun to be demonstrated on this world. But I don't take those offers. But I think. And, I'm sitting there at bed at night trying to fall asleep. Now, don't misunderstand me. All right, I've tried everything out there. I've tried your NyQuils, your DayQuils, your Z-Quils, your Ambien, your clonazepam. I've tried low-grade beaver tranquilizers. I've tried horse dewormer. At the end of the day, folks, nothing puts me to sleep. But the good news is, while I was watching the Forspoken trailer, it was so bad. I could clearly see that it was developed by talentless developers who have zero passion for our industry, that it was actually getting me to nod off. So I very well may purchase a copy of this game secondhand after, the values dropped after the first 2 weeks. Everybody realizes what a garbage pile of failure it is. I may purchase a secondhand copy of this because I'd rather give somebody on eBay the money to feed his fucking family than those corporate execs over there at Sony who don't need another dime from myself or anybody on the face of God's green earth. And I may put this on at around 2 to 3 a.m. when I finally decide to start trying to fall asleep, and this shit's going to knock me out like a light. I'll be out. Just like